In the tower on the lower level is the well. Most forts have some source of water inside the walls. This room is also being used for storage of pack saddles and harnesses. The well room is cooler because there is evaporation from the water. This allows for preserving foodstuffs in this room, and it is close at hand to the fort's kitchen. In the back of the room you can see barrels that contain grain or gunpowder. Up the stairs is a view of the Society's property. Looking to the northeast, you will see the site of original Fort Lupton, denoted by a set of 3 poles marking the location of each corner of the original fort. We know where the fort was because David Ewing built a barn using a 40-foot section of the north wall of the fort. When adobe is covered with a roof, it ceases to deteriorate as quickly. This section of the wall was protected by the barn from 1864 through 1980. In 1980, the property was sold to certified drillers for building oil field drilling rigs on the property. The owner offered the wall to the city of Fort Lupton, and they accepted. The section of the wall was moved to the city yards, covered with black plastic, and left alone. The winds came, and the plastic left. The contractor wanted his beams back, and the city needed the space. City employees dismantled the brick wall, brick by brick, and stored them in the 13 well houses around the city. This worked until the county health department surveyed the well houses and required that the bricks be removed. By 1992, the Society had the use of the concrete barn that you see to the northeast, just beyond the location of the original fort. This barn is a historic structure from the original Ewing Ranch. The city gave the adobe bricks from the original fort to the Society, so we have provenance on these original adobe bricks. At various places in the rooms of this reconstructed fort, you will see the original adobe bricks incorporated into the walls. In the tower's upper room would be the sleeping accommodations for approximately 20 men sleeping on the floor using their bedding. The ladder to the roof was used for looking for tribes coming to the fort to trade. When a tribe was spotted coming to trade, the fort hunter would be dispatched to the foothills of the mountains along the river to hunt for game, feeding the visiting tribes. When a tribe received a trader, they gave him a feast. They expect a feast in return when they came to the fort to trade. Rufus Sage wrote in his book in 1842, nearing Fort Lupton and seeing 100 lodges gathered for a religious ceremony. Looking to the west, you can see trees lining the riverbanks. At the time of the original fort, the trees were probably less dense because the wood was used for building fort, for firewood, and because Lupton had begun to raise crops in the bottomland. This area to the west is the rendezvous area of the Society. You can see the Tomahawk Range that is part of the area. We have 5 rendezvous a year. You can go to our website at www.spvhs.org to get more information about these and other events. Down the steps is the kitchen.